Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom, equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So, gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on Botched, Todd totally knocked this dude out in the ring and gave a victory lap, and then got shot a lot in some hallway. But his friend Joran convinced a lot of short people to get in the way, so they're all dead and probably not going to be mad at him for that. But now we're blasting our way to freedom on some ship with our glorious captain Ursula.
Welcome back to our 7th episode of our 5th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start right where we left off last time, as the party is trying to escape the city of
Chlorpot.
When the
Shendel
escapes from
and
the city.
get away from Bendel Fleur. You guys just got on the ship. You got right back to your stations, and the ship is still in the atmosphere of Hutteeze, or did we say it was Hutteeze? I forget how we pronounced this.
Hutteeze is what we call the ladies.
Hutteeze. Okay. Hutteeze. I think we called it Hutteeze.
Hutteeze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Slaves
currently
from the kitchen at Hutteeze is what we are.
Okay. So currently you guys are on the ship and, making your way away from the city of Shendel. I need Joran to do a perception check.
What do your human eyes see?
Well, at the moment,
My brand.
they see with a 10.
Yeah, no, everything's good.
I got
Things are
robot
moving.
eyes.
So are you just...
I don't even have
Now,
eyes.
according to the way you're supposed to do things, you're not supposed to warp while you're still in atmosphere. So
Why?
Is it bad for the planet or is it bad for the ship? Because we
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about the planet.
kind of both. More bad for the planet, but it can also fuck with the ship.
Captain,
How bad?
analysis.
It's sort of a random chance, like a 1 in 100 sort of thing. Not 1 in 100,
I was
but,
about to say,
but it's
let's
a
roll.
D100.
If it's 1 in 100, I'll take those odds.
Never tell me the fucking odds.
In
I'm
fact,
warping.
back up further into the city and then
Yeah.
fucking warp.
Right onto Bendel
Could
Fleur's
do that
fucking
too.
toilet.
Meep, meep.
Gonna have a
Yeah,
hard
fucking-
time.
Oh, you're trying to warp now?
Shit, yeah, I'm trying to warp.
Okay.
Maybe we could run.
Do I get to roll the D100?
Could we run
No.
like a system diagnostics to maybe change some settings to make it work better?
Maybe, but hold on.
Todd's gonna go live with his followers as he escapes too.
Are we in danger right now?
You don't think so?
Yeah, that's
Do
why
we have a
did
backup
perception.
camera so I could see
I
what's
mean, if you
behind
hit the
us?
button, yeah.
The
I hit
missiles
the
coming
button.
at us.
There are two junky look. Well,
Okay,
they
they're
look.
junk?
They're not junk. They're large ships that are used by the
The junking
the
company?
Slogogians. You could see the emblem for Bendel Fleur on them, so they're making their way pretty quick towards you. And they have these. They kind of look like harpoon guns on the front of their ships as they make their way towards you.
All right, look. I'm just going to
Space.
fucking fly. I'm not warping until the last moment.
Okay.
Right? I don't need to warp right now, so I'm
You
not
don't.
going to.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Don't tell me how to fly my ship.
Does Todd have them on his targeting sensors now?
Oh, if he lets you know that they're behind him, then yes, probably. But at that moment, since nobody saw them up until you turned on the backup cam, you feel a sudden shake.
Oh,
as
not gonna warp, are we? When
you're
it was
pretty
your turn
sure
to
something
warp?
hit you,
Motherfucker.
and your speed is starting to. You could see your little speedometer that's on front of you because you have like a
Because spaceships have
spaceship. Yeah.
speedometers.
Well,
Well, yeah, they do.
you have your setup like Top Gun. I'm assuming planes have a kind of
They do.
speedometer. So
What a crack pilot we have.
yeah.
We have
so
the
it's starting
opportunity to go
to
to hyperspace,
slow
but we're
down
not gonna.
quite a bit.
Bro,
I can't hear you, Todd.
are you listening to your soundtrack instead
Nope.
of warping us to hyperspace like you should have been?
Todd's
Why didn't I see what hit me on the cameras?
Oh, if you look in the cameras, yeah, you could see there are two cables attached.
So okay.
So we are in danger.
Yeah.
We
Well, then,
probably
hold
should have
on.
turned our
Why'd you-
shields on.
Why'd you
if
tell
you
us we
would've-
weren't in danger?
He didn't roll high enough.
I didn't roll.
No, not you, him.
But if I turned the camera on,
You saw. I said there were two ships approaching quickly behind you.
Yeah,
you
but-
thought they were there for hugs?
well, no, but you didn't give me an opportunity. Well, you did.
You did, and you said, no, I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna do it. Just gonna fly.
I didn't realize that they were in poon distance.
Which is why I'm yelling at you.
Maybe next time that we take off from a city while we're escaping, could we maybe turn our shields on? Just bringing that up.
Why are you talking to me?
I'm
not
just
your shield
speaking
man.
generally to the crew. Just
Generally?
I'm just bringing that point up.
Look, we haven't been at our posts for like 5 years, dude. So let's give everybody a break.
true.
I'm sorry, you were just the person saying that I fucking suck and I should fucking kill myself.
I haven't had to
Todd.
solve a problem without guns in a while,
Hey.
so
Yeah, I mean,
If
I'm
Todd,
I'm
the adults
available
are
here.
talking now.
I'm
Todd,
ready to shoot happy shots,
Todd,
dude.
Todd,
Shoot happy shots
Todd,
coming,
Todd,
bro.
Arturus.
Todd.
No, Mac.
Do we have some cable cutters?
I mean,
Lasers
it's
cut
probably
cables?
somewhere on the ship. But Arturus, you notice that there's a light flashing in front of you.
Put a sticker over it.
Is it a button?
It's yeah, basically, it's for the view screen. It's to notify you that somebody's trying to communicate.
Oh, call decline.
Yep, that's fine.
Waiting.
put them on hold.
If I hit warp, am I gonna drag these dudes with me?
We'll
Or is our ship
see.
gonna rip in half?
Where are the
It
where,
increases the chances that bad things happen.
where are
'cause
the poons?
they're in the lower bottom section of the ship, like to
Spin
each
the
side
ship
of
so you can burn them, and then fucking let's warp.
Can the lasers hit them?
So your lasers actually can maneuver around the ship, so you can shoot in 360 degrees.
Todd, shoot
well,
the poons.
Yeah, Todd's gonna try to shoot the poons, bro, and then we're gonna blast the fuck out of here.
Sure.
I'm punching my console with 21.
So you roll me. It's a D10.
Deaton.
A Deaton.
Roger
and
Deaton.
Modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Same as my attack roll.
I believe so.
Sweet, 14.
All right, so you fire off a shot that hits the cable. So these cables look like there's some sort of metal. It hits a cable, it frays a good bit, but you could see from your back
From
Can't
our
see where my
behind?
behind cam,
That's not where
or
my
whatever you
camera
want to call it,
is.
rear view camera, that there is some sort of energy traveling up and down the cable. When you hit that, the lights in the ship start to flicker a bit.
Are they siphoning energy?
They're
Or
turning
they're-
off our batteries.
So they're flickering a bit. I'm not saying everything's shutting off, but everything's acting a little wonky. At
Shoot
the
'em
moment.
Warp
again.
well we can. Warp well we can.
Shoot him again. You
I
get
mean-
2 attacks.
I rolled higher that time,
Okay.
so I still hit. And this time I did 10 damage.
Okay. So you fray that one wire the rest of the way. And wait, you only get to fire once.
I was told I could fire twice.
You get one. You get one shot,
it's
one
play
move,
has
one
progressed.
defense.
Play has
thought I get-
progressed.
I thought I got I've got 2 I've got 2 lasers though, right? Wouldn't both of them
Oh,
shoot?
that's right. Yep, you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
Lawyered.
so it frays the one wire, which shatters. You still have one harpoon cable attached to the ship, though.
Yeah, but
I
no.
think we got
The lights continue to flicker.
I warp it.
Okay. Roll.
Oh, I'm
me-
sorry, Austin. Did you want
I'm gonna turn the shields on.
Yeah, does the shield sever the cable?
No, so it just sort of goes around it, because it's
Wouldn't it be Todd?
to... I don't know what Todd's position is.
Todd shoots
Weapons?
the guns.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Hold
the
on,
tactical
what does-
officer.
What does Ursula want me to do? She is the captain. She
She's
should
a
be
really shitty captain.
She should be I'm sorry.
Silent the whole fucking
You're
time.
the one
true.
that has a sex doll of her.
It wasn't a sex doll, and I was just more attached to the idea of Ursula than the actual person.
Ursula is not a fan of this idea of warping.
What does she want me to do?
She would prefer us to detach ourselves somehow, get far enough away, get out of the atmosphere, and then hit warp to minimize the risk of the ship that she just put back together not exploding.
Punch it.
That's what she says.
Sounds like a real wimp.
How should we detach then?
Lasers.
More lasers?
Lasers or attack those ships.
Can you spin
Can
the
I-
ship to
or
use the thruster?
Somehow maneuver your way.
Can I do that?
What?
Spin the ship and use my thrusters to try to burn them?
So
Burn the
the-
cable.
Burn through the
Well,
cable?
they're behind us.
yeah. So
But I mean, you're attached by a cable, and it's shooting out the back, and they're back here, and it's attached here. If you just go like this, fast enough, and like you spin fast enough, and you slow your forward momentum, it should angle it and burn the cable.
Well, since you guys have done like 18 things, I'm going to let the bad
haven't
guys
done
do it.
We haven't done anything.
You haven't done anything?
No,
Fine,
just
you
we're
don't
talking.
You
need it.
did. Okay, so you have a move and a defense action.
Well, the shield's being put
Shield put up. Okay,
So
yeah.
boop.
there you go. So you have a
No,
move.
no. I want to do that.
So you want to drift and
Possible
try,
maneuver.
not drift, but just turn the engines to try and hit the cable.
Do a Sligonian drift, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a piloting skill.
Don't you have that impossible maneuver skill?
Do you like kiss
He
your
does.
fingers and touch a picture of Paul Walker?
You don't want the car to explode.
He's. I mean, it's next to him is Dale Earnhardt Jr. Not Jr.
It's worse.
Listen, they're martyrs.
They're
the pilot
martyrs
car.
for the rights of cars.
They were the their automotive.
They shouldn't
Jesus.
be driven like that. They need to be pampered and loved.
22.
22. All right. So you turn, and you manage to get just enough of an angle where it hits the cable. In your rear view camera, you can see that the cable turns like a bright white and then just sort of explodes a little bit. And you are no longer attached.
Hooray.
So now it's their turn. They're going to try and shoot you again
Are
they have
they,
more
are
cables?
they intimidated?
because you took out their cables?
Yeah, I'm a better pilot than they are.
Not
I'm going to
particularly.
chomp my teeth.
We're probably going faster than they are too.
So 2 more cables. Long,
How many
like
friggin'
latch and
cables
bottom.
these guys got? Come on.
They have 4 harpoon guns on the front of their ships.
What is this, Mad
So they
Max?
fired 2 and then fired 2. So they're all out of cables right now. They are then braking with their movement maneuver. So your ship is now starting to really slow down a good bit. And
So these harpoons
And
just negate shields.
so
Yeah, I was gonna say
so the
that.
way
They
shields
have
work
shields.
in this, anything that's I don't want to call it physical, but like a non-energy weapon
So like
can,
ballistic,
can just
Kinetic.
go right through. Yeah, kinetic can still go through shields.
frenetic.
Most
We got to get us some of those.
most weapons these days
But they're like archaic and old-fashioned.
are old-fashioned. Yeah, they don't do a ton of damage.
We should get
So now
reactive
people
armor
use them.
plating on this ship for future combat with primitive peoples.
It's a ship can
I'm
be
gonna,
upgraded.
I'm gonna mark that down on my notes here.
Okay. So yeah, so your ship is now slowing even further, and for their defensive action, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Why do you have to count every time?
How's
You
that
know how
for
many people are here?
Lawyered. John.
Arturus and Joran, your stations go completely dark as the rest of the lights start to flicker. But like your stations are completely blacked out.
I light a candle.
Well, you have a Sunman right next to you.
Your
He's
ch-
in his
Open the
suit.
visor.
your
Oh, don't do that!
your Ottoman is still unfinished
Yeah.
from where you left it 5 years ago.
Oh man, I'll have to
It
finish
never-
this and change it into something else.
Yeah. And then it'll be your turn.
Wait, you're on
Shoot him.
engineering?
yeah, Todd's
Okay.
going to shoot the 2 lasers.
Well, we don't need comms right now. Fuck it.
Unless you want to like use a feedback loop into their sensors or some shit.
Something.
It's too
Get-
late for that.
Get space creative.
How's a 16?
16 will hit.
All right.
Just barely. But
You've
yes,
been
it hits.
blasting Judas Priest this whole time.
And then I'm shooting
Just
both lasers
confuse
with one
them.
roll, or am I rolling for both lasers?
I believe you just roll once for both the lasers. But
All right. So 11 and 16 is 27.
yeah,
Go
so
away,
you,
cable.
You shatter another one of the cables. There's only one left attached to the ship.
Good job, laser man.
There is no... Well, so for a defensive action, you could spend a turn trying to repair the ship to like actually make those systems come back online.
Yeah.
I mean, what else do you have to do?
I don't know. Just looking at my candle. So I guess I'll.
It's melting all over the console.
Oh, it's good. It's
The healing
It's
power
fine.
of
waxy.
wax.
Yeah. Essential
Well,
wax.
it depends on the color of the candle.
Yeah, yeah. It's a mood candle.
Does it change colors?
Oh,
Yeah.
we actually
Stinks.
have one of those at home.
It's always red.
Mine's black.
I got a citronella candle with a little LED thing in it, and it changes from like yellow to red to green to blue. It's an actual physical candle.
You guys smoke too much weed. Fucking
Brittany got it, not me.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever my mood is, it changes to it. Somehow it
Fucking
knows.
spend your money on on real candles, not your weed candles.
And last is movement, so that
I got another 22.
Are you trying to burn it again?
Fuck yeah.
I got a 21 to reset my console.
It'll turn back on next turn.
Oh, sorry guys, I unplugged it.
Just a cat that hit the wire.
the
out.
cable
the
came
cable's
loose.
under it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you turn the ship again, it burns the cable, turns white hot, snaps.
Damn space
Are they
cats.
taking any damage from like getting too close to my cool burns?
They're not that close, and their ships aren't. I mean, they're not close enough to be taking damage from that. I mean, if you try to do some crazy thing.
They're not really flying convertibles.
Yeah.
How many kilometers away are they?
About a 1.
Amish meters.
It's very, very long distance.
So
Vibrato.
they're going to fire on you.
With what?
They have scatter shot.
Do I have evasive maneuvers?
It's AC. It's
What's the AC of my ship?
the AC of your ship we said last time was 15. So only one of them's going to hit.
Is it space AC or is that like just
Space
regular
AC.
AC?
No.
Space.
No. Redacted.
Spacey.
Your ship is going to take 12 damage to the shields in the back. So you have 13 shields left in the rear. So
You alright, T? Todd?
Sorry.
And they're almost on both sides of your ship at this point.
How far out of the atmosphere are we? Or close?
Probably one more round and then you'll be all the way out of it.
Okay.
I mean, because they keep stopping you, so it's taking you a
No,
while
I
to
know.
get
I know. I
But
get
yeah.
it, bud.
So I vote move into the out of the atmosphere, fire on one of the ships.
Do we want to hear what they're trying to say to us?
Oh no, my console's down.
Dude.
It's fine.
It wouldn't matter
Okay,
anyways,
okay,
yeah.
yeah,
So,
We don't have to worry. Wait, is there still a cable attached?
No.
no.
Okay.
Get rid of it. I mean,
You
technically...
guys forgot your luggage. We're just trying to return your luggage.
Hey, come with us. We're going tailgating.
It's the voicemail.
We need you for the revolution. You sparked a political movement within the Hut system.
So, it's back around to your guys' turn.
What's the name of our ship?
Huh?
What's the name of our ship?
Triton.
The Triton, yeah.
Yes.
Thanks for calling the Triton. We're not here right now. Please leave a message. We'll get back to you.
Thanks for
This
calling
is
the Triton.
Bendlefleur.
This is our Arcturus.
Hey,
Everybody says their
this is Joran's here too.
Join, come back.
It was really shitty
Joey, come back.
voicemails from the 80s. Everybody says their name.
Sorry, we're not home right now. Flying through some spider webs.
So, your consoles come back online. So,
Are they calling again?
it's not flashing anymore.
Do we have a voicemail?
One of
Well, let's do
Joran's
it.
lights was flashing a little bit and then turned back off.
What?
Which
what
which
is
light
that?
Was it?
Roll a perception check.
Can I just read it?
Well, so it happened real fast.
Right in front of him.
So it was like a real quick.
I press the key that brings up the tooltip for like the key for everything.
Sure.
So Clippy just comes out.
Clippy, what just happened? No, I'm not. No, I'm not writing a paper right now.
name's Clippy.
Yeah, hey.
Save your work.
That's fine. Thank you for doing that.
commas.
What was the alert that just happened?
So apparently it looks like the both of the cargo bay doors had opened for a short amount of time and then closed again. That's why the lights went back off.
Well,
Do we have anything in the cargo bay right now?
Just Eric.
anything important?
Space it.
Who's
Todd
that?
says space it, dude.
All right, are we in space?
Not yet.
Are we
Doesn't
in
matter,
the
they'll
upper
still fall out.
atmosphere?
Close.
Open the cargo bay. Boop.
Steve. Or Eric.
Because there's nothing in there, right? We don't.
Your shuttlecrafts
It's tied down.
We need that. Yeah.
and any personnel that might be working in there at the moment.
Okay, I'll be. Hey, anyone in the cargo bay? Clip your anti-grav boots. Grab something because we're gonna open the doors. I think there's borders.
When you hit the button,
I haven't hit it yet.
okay.
I'm still.
You're
just,
saying it before you even
Yeah,
hit the
yeah.
button? Okay.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna be doing this. If there are any borders on the ship, welcome to the crew. It's if you've ever played RimWorld, first you're gonna be a prisoner. We might turn some of you into hats, but the rest of you can totally work as mindless
Oh,
drones.
dude, Todd needs some flesh hats. Can I go to the cargo bay, dude?
Todd, Would you like to go to the cargo bay with a security force?
Well, as soon as I can press this laser button again, let me just punch it at one of these ships next to us, and then I'll go punch those boarders, dude.
So I'm gonna give our crew
6 seconds.
I'm gonna give them 3 rounds.
Have you hit the button?
To put on their EV gear because they need to have that stuff on if I'm gonna vent the atmosphere.
I mean, like, dude, that's like classic.
Have you hit the button to
COP.
tell them that yet?
I've been telling them
Okay.
this whole time.
Okay.
I haven't. They can hear me talking.
Yeah.
I'm like
Well,
when
when
I'm
you-
not talking.
When you hit the button, you could immediately hear laser fire and screaming.
I'm assuming things aren't going well down there. We got borders. How many are there?
Is Borders even still open, dude?
See if our Christmas decorations are okay.
Oh, 12. Yeah. There's 12 of them. 12. I opened the cargo bay doors.
Pew, pew.
Okay.
Oh, how many crew are we gonna lose, dude? that's good skin you're wasting.
We'll just hire some more.
There's
Only
more.
2.
They were 12v2?
Hey,
I mean,
Yeah, it was.
Hey,
let's
Cass.
they were
well.
gonna be shot to death anyway. So
Cass, could you flick on the screen our rear cameras or the ones in the cargo bay?
I do it.
I mean, you can just turn the camera on in the cargo bay.
Yeah, I
probably.
did.
They don't move at all. It looks like they have like some sort of mag suits on, so they're just walking on the
or if they had like prior warning.
MAGA suits.
Well, I think they were already wearing the
I mean,
exosuits when they got on board. I
they
don't
went
think
from
they
one
brought
ship to the
them
other.
like in a bag.
Todd's men were already dead, you say?
So they've got magnetic boots on?
They have sort of like spacesuits kind of thing, but yeah, the bottom they seem like some sort of mag boot because everything's shooting out the
All right,
doors,
I'm
but they're
gonna-
not. They're just walking slow.
I'm gonna hit the oil slick button that releases oil through the cargo bay.
Yeah, because
Wait,
our
don't-
ship is
don't-
also
That's
from
not how
Spy
magnets
Hunter.
work. That's not how magnets work.
Yeah, I think magnets go
You
through.
don't know how magnets work.
No one knows how
They're
magnets work.
fucking magic.
If you get them slicked with oil,
If
they
you
just
get 'em
stop working.
slicked, they stop
lose their
working.
polarization.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what happened to the dinosaurs, dude.
Yeah, fucking
Oh, magnets and oil.
read a book.
yeah, the Mayans.
So did it work?
No. It just immediately gets sucked out of the doors whenever you release oil. Just because you never
good
close
oil.
the doors again.
Oh, now our American crew won't have anything to eat.
That's good oil
you're wasting.
I also
That's
injected
good
into my
chugging oil.
biceps to make myself stronger.
That's right. In the name of Steve.
Is Steve their overlord?
He was at one point till you cut a hole in his brain.
Oh yeah, we did that. Oops.
Yep.
Mac and cheese
Well,
bites.
He died for
All
the
right.
cause.
There's 12
Uh,
of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
This-
There are 20 crew. Well, 18 crewmen now that you've sucked 2 out of.
No, they had time. They
Well,
was
two
true.
were already dead.
That's true.
roll for it.
Let me roll to see if they got shot to death on their way out.
Yeah, weren't they also being engaged by the enemy?
They were also in riot gear in there.
Okay.
One died, one did not. So one managed to get out. The one that was talking to you managed to get out. And be
What's his
hit.
name?
Her name
That's
What's
right.
her name?
Sexist.
is Clarice.
Clarice.
Oh, this is perfect. Todd's new best friend.
Another toddler.
You're about to be initiated.
Good evening.
And what race is Clarice?
Clarice is a
Cassiopean.
no.
Make sure it doesn't have skin so we can't take it.
No, I
It's
have
a
to tell-
Helios.
What the hell?
I was gonna say make it a human, but they just they were a Harlequin baby that made it.
It's like John's character. It's like a sun person and
okay.
crystals.
Skinless crystal person.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
you can harvest their crystals to center your soul.
Todd does not believe in voodoo juju, man. All right.
I
don't-
find that hard to believe, Tom.
I don't need no crystals to feel my
Education?
energy. All I need is liquor
All
and
I need is a
skin of my
miracle.
enemies to make myself more attractive to the humans for which I entertain on my Todd channel.
Okay. Cool.
I'm going to call for attack team to repel the boarders coming in.
You still have 2 ships right next to yours, by the way.
After I'm calling them so they assemble, and
Okay.
then I'm going to shoot my dude.
Okay.
16 again.
Just leave it open and warp. What's the worst that could happen?
You only
I'm not
have
a
3
scientist.
tactical officers since there were 19 crew and you guys are.
Well, I don't
part
need
of-
officers. I just need crewmen.
Tac. That's what I mean. Just tac crewmen. Like 3 is what you got.
All right. Well, Todd shoots the ship on our right
Okay.
for 23 damage.
Woo. So you hit this the ship on your right, and since it's so close, the shields aren't doing anything.
Yeah, our shields we ram them with our shields.
Kind
and then
of.
shields just
A
go.
little bit.
Broadside him.
It's
So,
like two bubbles becoming one bubble.
Yeah. It does massive damage to that ship, and there's a good bit of fire shooting out of the side of it, and smoke seems to be slowing down a little bit. It's not blown up or anything, but it is severely damaged.
All right, that was the shoot action, and then did we move this turn?
Yes, I have to move still.
So you're just sending the three tack?
No, I'm going with them.
You're going with, okay.
And I need someone to cover my station.
Cover it
I
in
got
what?
it.
Someone who knows how to shoot guns.
Yeah, I got it.
Point and shoot.
Yeah, so there's this little display, Arcturus, and there's this.
He can just run through the
things that moves
tutorial.
around. No, you just
It's
punch
real
it when it's in the
quick.
center. You
It's-
punch the screen when it's in the center. That's
It's
how
real.
you do it.
It's a 3-mission tutorial. It's real easy.
Don't we
I've-
have Clippy up still?
Huh?
Don't we still have Clippy
Oh
up?
my god, we could turn Clippy into the auto cannon.
Hey, this is how you fire a cannon.
Hey, Clippy,
Hey,
I've
good grammar.
I've found a couple spelling mistakes. They're on those ships. I need you to delete them. It's our bloodthirsty AI.
It's Clippy with a Rambo bandana.
Nothing is over. Microsoft Word hasn't been a thing for a millennia. Times have been tough.
clips. There was the
Thank God you
strong one.
So he's our Clip Commander?
Sure, clip commander.
So yeah, Todd's gonna take the tack crew of
McClippy.
3 and head down to the cargo bay.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. As you're traveling through the ship, since the walls can display as well, it's literally giving you a readout of exactly where the bad guys are, so you can pretty easily point
Gonna
them
head
out.
right to him. Yeah.
I'd like to run a subscript on that, so a little ticker meter goes by with like positive affirmation.
Dow Jones is up 3 points.
No, like
Microsoft is back.
you're
after
doing really
Clippy.
great today.
Murdered.
Yeah, Clippy runs
Hanging
Microsoft.
Microsoft CEO Clippy.
Breaking news! There's about to be 12 dead people.
And stuff.
He didn't say what people.
It's true.
He didn't.
Did
He
not
didn't say which
specify
12.
which
Yeah.
12. Okay. You still have your defensive and your move action.
I'm gonna ram into him.
The injured ship?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they fell behind me, right?
A little
Is
bit,
that
yeah.
wise?
So I'm gonna angle my ship to try to burn them with the thrusters.
Okay.
You should
so,
be able to roll enough
The
to
old
get them
burn
in the
turn.
thruster
Yeah.
and still not hit the other one.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So yeah. So are you trying to do like an extra boost of thruster, or just try and just take your thruster over them, just
You're
listlessly?
saying that I have extra boosts and I haven't been using them?
You could
Use
if
the
you
boost to get
roll
through.
your special maneuver thing.
Yeah, I want to boost
Do-
on through to the other side.
Do
Sure,
a barrel
roll it.
roll.
Shoot a barrel roll.
Shoot a barrel roll.
Shoot a barrel
How's,
Like
roll.
a fish.
Do a Tootsie Roll.
14.
It doesn't get much bigger than it normally does.
I've been rubbing it for
flick
a
the
couple
button-
hours.
You flick the button a few times.
You know, I'm 34 now. It doesn't work as good as it used to.
I hear you.
And I smoked, which causes fucking limp boosting.
So
Science.
Limp Boostin'. Is that Limp Bizkit's new album?
Oh, jeez. Do you want to start a Limp Bizkit podcast?
Cover
more
band
than anything.
podcast.
Are we talking the act or the
Yes,
music
We listen
group?
to the album and then talk about it, and then break down each individual song.
Limp Bizcast.
Roll
That's
me.
a good name.
Yeah, I know. I made it up a couple years ago.
Could it also be a quiz show? Limp Quizkit?
That could be a segment of
Yeah.
the Limp Bizcast.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Roll me a d6 plus your dex modifier.
Am I proficient at what I'm doing?
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't
This
know.
is damage.
8.
So you manage to you pull up your rear view camera, and you turn the ship just as it's falling behind. It hits the hole that was already there from the blasters, and you see the front area of the ship just burst of flame, same color as the back of your ship, just explode out, and then all of a sudden that ship starts to blow up all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, it's still mushy, but I can still jam it into the hole.
Sure, it's that ship's gonna explode.
Do I get a boost from it? Their explosion is.
You're like right next to them?
I know, but it's got a shockwave that's going to propel us forward. Shields are up, by the way. Shields. They've been up.
Shields are
Been up this whole time.
Let's see.
They're still using kinetic weapons
No. It'll hit your
Oh.
shields.
That will give us a boost.
to get through.
Push us on through.
See what a mushy dick can do?
On the other guys.
You just push rope until it works, baby.
You take 24 damage
I don't take any
to
damage.
the rear shield,
I don't
which
take
only
any
had 13 to begin with.
Oh, so that's bad.
So
I
your
feel like it would
hull.
have just been better if we had just boosted in the atmosphere as soon as we took off. But that's just Todd, you know.
Todd, you
Todd
want
over and
guns.
Todd, you're dealing with an incursion.
So
Well,
the ship, the back end of the ship takes 11 damage, so you're down to 89 hit points. The ship's at 100 normally. It does push your ship forward a good bit. The engine is acting up a little bit because the explosion was literally right on top of the engine.
Wait, did that fat engineer survive
Didn't he die?
from episode 1?
I thought he died.
I thought he made it.
know.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
you know
sure
what?
he died.
He made it.
The fat one made it.
He made
It
it.
was the guy who fucked up that you guys wanted to die.
No,
But
no.
I'm also wondering if he survived the 5
Oh.
years of
That's a good point.
of
5 years of
Sligonian
slave?
over. Yeah.
High or low,
Hi.
Todd?
High like his cholesterol.
He is very much alive.
Yes.
And head of engineering down there.
oh.
because
what's his
there's not
name?
many left.
Fix it.
What's his name? I thought it was Perkins.
Probably.
Yeah, it was Perkins because it was like Porkins. Yeah.
Todd to Perkins.
Yes, Todd, father.
The Todd father.
The engines, they're not working as good. We're going to need to blast out of here. You've got, like, I don't know, 4 rounds until we need to be able to blast off.
All right, you can count on me, Todd, father.
I know I can count on you, Perkins. You're one of my toddlers.
What people don't know is that's Dennis's actual speaking voice.
I have to try to talk like a not fat person all the time.
You could just lose weight, Fatty.
It's much easier to alter my voice patterns
Don't alter my
than
lip.
alter my bacon butter dog.
Stop eating
I was going
butter
to say
sticks.
alter
your
my life
lifestyle.
decisions.
They don't make low-cal bacon butter dogs, okay? I
Yeah, they
tried
do.
with the turkey bacon and the margarine, the turkey dog, but then I
worse
just
for
ate more of them to compensate.
Yeah, you have to
Portion
inject
control,
twice
man,
as
dude.
many
Right.
turkey dogs into the butter.
I did control the portions. I knew exactly how many portions I was consuming. Many. So the engine gets a little fucked up, although Perkins is going to get right on that
He's on
and
it.
try and fix it.
And he's been encouraged. Like he probably built up his engineering skills while
Sure.
he was on Hutteeze.
Sure. Todd, you can hear screaming in the distance, so you know that you're coming up.
Oh, I'm live casting this. Todd loves screaming in the distance. The toddlers are all about that.
Sure.
Hey, toddlers. This is Todd coming live from the atmosphere, about to be right in outer space, blasting off from the Hut City of, whatever it is.
Shendel.
Shendel. And we've got, oh boy, some boarders on our escape ship, and, well, Todd's just going to have to smash them into little bits and wear their skin as a sign of his superiority. So, bros, keep watching and send those bits.
Little Bits.
Okay. And you can
Todd's
see
rap name is Little Bits.
you can see in the side of your ocular sensors like hearts and like the care emojis, all that
Hold
stuff
on,
going
people actually follow his horse shit?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
No.
he's
He's got more
a-
followers than we do.
he's got-
70%
I'm currently-
of them are also bots, but
He's got a following.
so
of
is
Brock.
he.
He's got 8 viewers live right now.
And I'm like the
2 of them
reigning
sub.
heavyweight champion of robot fighting right now.
Well,
So
yeah,
he's
Sure
but
getting more
is.
followers
I mean,
every day.
that was a fixed fight, so
It wasn't a fixed fight.
no, it was.
It was supposed to be.
He doesn't know
Supposed
that.
In the other way.
All
right.
Todd won fair and square.
No,
So,
no. I mean,
Defensive action. What's the total amount of shields we have?
75.
All
None in
right.
the back.
Diverting 50 point of shields to the rear
Which
from everything else.
no.
because that other
Take
ship
it,
is
where they
take it from the
directly on the
front
left.
and from the side, the right, because we still got that second.
Oh, it's on
ship.
the left.
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
the left.
All right, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
So take it from the.
Starboard, some say.
So just pull down the shields on the front and right. Put them in.
Not the whole way.
Not the entire way, but just 50 points. to even
To
out
Gryffindor.
between.
Well, shields are 25 each. So,
So fill up the 25.
Oh,
12
sorry.
and 13. All right, that's fine. All right, I did it. That's there. You could see the shield maneuvers around. See on your little sensors. There you go. Those of you know what? I'm going to go with Todd. Todd, Father. I'm going to say that you're up and you're with your TAC crew, tactical, if you will, and yeah, you could see coming down the hallway. There are a bunch of rough and tough customers.
Well. Or are they like...
What is this, the 1930s?
You can tell because their mech suits are sleeveless.
Bunch of Jim Dandies.
Yeah, they got their...
And they've got tribal tattoos.
I need that D4 back. It's my only one.
Barbed wire tattoos.
Yeah.
Well, bros.
They unironically have
Why
the
would they
Punisher
get a
on
tattoo
there.
of that Pamela Anderson movie? I don't understand.
It's every storyboard from that movie across their entire body.
From left to right, all 12 of them.
Yeah.
That's why they stay in formation. I'm going to have my TAC guys lay down a suppressing fire while I Todd charge my way to punch them. Real hard.
All right, so they're laying down suppressing fire. They're doing a really good job of shooting everywhere but where you are. It's hitting a lot of nothing, but they're shooting.
It's good. TAC crew.
That's the point.
Actually, it does seem
Todd
like
troopers.
at least one of the guys is on point and managing to hit somebody. So
It's not the point of
you'd be proud
suppressing
of him.
fire.
Do your attack. Like I said, there's 12 of them. So
Well, I'm
Should've been
going
using
to
fire extinguishers.
go charge at the
Blind
lead guy. Give him a little bit of the Todd razzle dazzle.
Sure.
You go fucking...
9, 8, 17 altogether.
yeah, it's gonna hit.
And what did we decide my robot fist damage was?
It's a D8
All right.
for
So
melee.
I think
and
that's
you
what I
are
was rolling
proficient
for
with your fists. Well,
My
you had
robo.
special moves, I thought too.
He does.
And then I
Oh,
said
well, I
they
rolled
did-
max damage, so I'm going to keep that
Okay.
and not do a special move.
Okay.
And is this vented into space now, or is this hallway sealed?
This hallway's sealed.
All right, so I punch him for 14, and then I want to do my...
Well, so you punch him. You punch him right in the head, and his head goes away. His body's still there. So his head
Nice.
just flies down and rolls down the hallway. So the rest of his crew just watch as it rolls by with a shocked look on its face.
This is Todd, the Robot Fighting League champion, bros. Why are you boarding my ship when you could be joining my crew? And I take the guy's body and I use it as cover.
Okay.
I mean,
the other 12?
Isn't he? He's mag locked to the ground.
That
So
guy
he's
is, yeah.
just
Yeah,
he's
so I'm
a
just
shield
ducking behind
now.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get full cover or partial cover?
I mean, probably.
just partial.
Partial because it's
half.
squishy.
Half?
Okay. So yeah, and as you
Todd punches a guy's face
punch his fucking head off, we're going to take a break. Hello, listeners. This is Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, here to talk to you about patreon.com/botchedpodcast. Now, this month is special because if you're really enjoying this new season of Botched, the July Patreon is all about the backstory of what happened to Ursula during the 5-year hiatus between episodes 2 and 3. So if you'd like to find out what happened to Ursula, head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and subscribe. We still have all of our other levels that are still open from $1 all the way up to $50, so feel free to check those out too. Oh, also, Monday nights on twitch.tv/botchedpodcast, we're doing watch parties where we get together and watch some just great movies on Amazon Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can pop on over about 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and check that out. But don't forget, on Tuesday nights, we also do the show live on Twitch, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's twitch.tv/botchedpodcast. All right, let's get back to the show. And we're back. All right. So okay. I want you to roll a persuasion check, Todd, to get them to try and join your crew. Because as it stands right now, they're horrified. You just punched a guy's head right off his shoulders.
Knees and toes.
Did you guys see my UFC fight? URFC? Is that a charisma roll?
Yes.
All right, that's a straight die roll for Todd, but I got a 17.
They are very much on board. They lower
They
their
are
weapons.
on board already.
Yeah.
So they already boarded us.
Sure. They put down their weapons and put their hands up.
you might have also heard my name is actually Hutteeze in the ring, so that's maybe why you boarded me and didn't know.
Hutteeze.
Yes, that's right. So
Now
we're
we
going to
have
have
to
to
Roll,
go.
roll a perception check.
We have to send them to a re-education program now.
It's the closet with Perkins.
18.
You notice that one of the guys in the back has like his phone sort of on like a little apparatus, and he's watching the stream.
Oh, it's my toddler, dude.
See the top,
I'm gonna go put my arm around him and get in his stream with my stream.
and he's like, "Oh my God, it's Hutteeze!"
It ends up being like that mirror effect where it just is
It
infinite.
just goes to infinity, and then people
I fucking
melt.
hate it. I hate
The
it
bots
so
break.
much. I fucking hate it.
It's like that and finger gore.
I haven't hated one of your characters in like 3 seasons.
What, bro? My
I
character
fucking
you
hate
hated?
It's because he's a content creator. He's
No,
a
he's a
social media
he's a
influencer.
Cunt.
Content.
Yeah, content creator.
All right. Well, all right, my dudes. I'm sorry, but like you did try to board my ship, so I have to take you to detaining right now.
Oh,
That's
sure,
like the
sure,
technical term, but like we'll get you onboarded real quick, and
Sure.
you can download the.
I punch
app
into the
for
comms.
Hey, Todd, it's called the Brig.
It's called
Yeah, that's the
in-ship
technical
suspension.
term, but like these are my guys. So like we're just gonna send
You
them
literally
into
just met these assholes.
I mean, you could take them.
sad place.
We could just rename it something so that it sounds better. I mean, they are your toddlers now, so we could take them to the crib.
The nap room.
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
They need to go.
with the human.
You're on the bridge.
They need to go have quiet time.
I open the door and leave.
Let's give them some onboard videos.
Off
all
the
right?
ship.
They can join the CP crew. They can get ranked in.
Sure.
And, Ursula can vet them or whatever she does as
The,
captain.
the,
We're still not sure.
The term is torture.
While all that's going on, there's still another ship.
There is another ship. Yeah. So back on the bridge.
I close the cargo bay.
Good call.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call.
Did we lose our Christmas decorations?
All of them.
What about? Oh no! The Hanukkah decorations are already packed away.
Robonica.
That's for you. The rest of us,
Robotnica.
there's Space Hanukkah.
Okay. As long as those are safe.
And all the wires got tangled on the way out too. So like whoever's got to untangle all those lights is just gonna be sad.
They're not going to
Unless
just burn
they
up
like
in the
it.
atmosphere?
No,
Not Christmas lights.
they're unbreakable. The only thing that breaks them is the
Untanglable.
lights, but the wire itself,
Yeah.
indestructible.
Sure.
Yeah, the bulbs go bad,
Yeah.
but not the wire.
So hold on. We went from LED, and then in the future they reverted back
Titanium.
to
We're retroing. Yeah.
Christmas is a big
a fad.
deal in Slugland.
Well, I'm glad they're keeping
Like a bunch of
Christ and
hipsters.
slugness.
The slug body.
No,
of
they
Christ
worship the
compels you.
capitalist
Yeah, I was
side
gonna
of
say
it.
it's mostly just for capitalism.
Keep the cap
Yeah.
in capitalism.
That's right. Cap and trade? Whatever.
Capping those asses of the communists, am I right?
So yeah, so you guys have a ship right next to you. What are you guys doing?
Are they friendly now?
No, they're not friendly.
Why?
Are they hailing us?
It's still blinking.
I'm gonna take it in my own personal station and put my headset on.
Okay.
Hey,
John, how dare you disrespect me by leaving?
well, I mean,
I paid good money to make you slave.
baby bird's gotta leave the nest sometime,
No,
man.
that's not how slavery works.
Well, I quit.
Sorry, indentured acquisitions.
I quit.
There's no quitting an acquisition. No,
I've decided.
you
I'm
owe me a
done.
lot of money.
I don't believe in money anymore.
That doesn't matter to me.
It matters to me, and if you can't respect my wishes, then you weren't good. You weren't a good owner anyway. But hey, thanks for teaching me how to use guns.
That was the biggest mistake of my entire life.
Yeah, it was a big one.
Caused a lot of property damage today.
I mean, I figured the biggest mistake was not killing all of us immediately as soon as we got captured.
So you were good labor for a decent price.
I didn't work at all.
You kept me from getting killed at the arena.
No.
when you
What
do
I
what you
mean
love.
is like, yeah, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. Turns out I love gratuitous violence.
And that one time that you saved him from choking on a nacho, that was good.
Oh, well, technically, I was trying to kill him.
I named my 5,783rd child after you, Jordan.
Well,
And
you
then
know
I
what?
ate him.
I hope he tasted bitter. Like-
Yeah, he actually was pretty bitter.
So, just letting you know, man, those guys that you got on board,
Yeah.
they're on our side now. You should check out Todd's stream.
Oh, hold on. Why are you telling him to?
Okay.
To know where we are at all
Let me
times.
turn on Todd's stream so I can know exactly
All right,
where
let's-
you are on the ship at all times.
Let's
Hey, man, I'm
warp
just
back
trying to
here.
make it fair.
It's just like a
This view screen.
repeating clip of me punching that guy's face off
Sure.
from my
You
fist cam.
clipped it.
Well, you know what? Well, let's go with everyone else on the bridge. Okay, so that was a thing. What are you guys doing?
Let's warp.
Let's do the space warp once.
Next round, you'll be in the atmosphere. You'll be out of the atmosphere to safely warp.
All right, fire the guns.
Yeah, can't my replacement fire them
Yeah.
guns?
Roll,
Yeah,
to,
that's
roll to
me.
fire the guns. It's your dex attack.
It's a 15.
Yeah, it hits. So it's if you're firing both of them, that would be 2d10 plus your dex mod.
17
17
points of laser damage.
So again, you guys are sort of sharing a little bubble, and it goes
Wait,
right
Sharon's in our bubble?
do what now? What'd you say?
He made a name joke.
Oh, okay. Didn't hear what you
Because
said.
Sharon is Karen, and we can't have any Karens on board.
It's true. Fuck Karens. So you fire through the ship. It pelts the side of the ship with laser fire, opens up a few holes, some fire bursts through, but the ship is still functioning pretty okay.
I'm gonna re-angle the ship to burn him.
It's right next to you.
Should still be able to
Yes.
do that.
I should be able to do that. I did it to the other one, no?
It drifted behind.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hit the booster to get in front of it
Okay.
and then burn them. I'm gonna cut them off.
You trying to shake and bake him?
You're trying to
but
cut
without-
All right, so you're trying to do some zoomings. All right, roll me one of your special piloting thingies.
How about a nat 14? So, 17, 18, somewhere in there.
You managed to get in front of them, but you don't have enough of the juicy juice shooting out of the back, so it's not burning up their ship right
Cool, I'm
now.
gonna
love it
slow
when Juicy
down so
Juice
they get
shoots out my
closer,
back.
and then they'll run into my.
You already did it. You already did your thing.
Okay, cool.
It's their turn. They're going to fire their shotgun blast at point blank range at your ship.
Did we do a defensive action?
No,
Not yet, no.
we did not.
Okay, so we're gonna do a defensive action before they take their turn.
Okay, what's that?
I don't know, guys. What do you want to do? Clippy,
Should I
any
angle the shield?
recommendations?
So the
To the
defensive
back?
action can be after their turn, too. That doesn't have to be on your turn, the defensive action.
Can I like do a reaction?
Well, it depends on what it is.
I have no idea. Like we already have shields up.
Put more
You could angle the shield to the back of the
Evasive
ship.
maneuvers is a defensive action. It adds to your AC, basically.
That would not be a bad idea.
Yes.
Okay. Boop. Roll your piloting skill.
20.
20's pretty good.
Shut up, John.
Fine.
Oh, there it is. 20. Okay, so it's a +3 to your AC. So now your AC is an 18. All right. So they're going to shoot their shotty guns.
They have a +4 to hit.
Let's see what
They have a plus 18 to hit.
because they rolled fairly high.
What is this,
But not
3-5?
quite high enough. No. So the you managed to rock and roll your ship around a little bit, so the scatter shot just barely misses because it would have done a lot of damage, but it just misses the ship.
Rock and roll, baby.
Sure. So then it'll be back around to your turn. You're no longer in the atmosphere.
I gun it.
Warp.
All right. So you hit the button and just.
All hands, prepare for warp.
How long would you like to hold the warp button for?
We're Uncharted warping?
Yeah, just hit the button.
Until Ursula tells me not to.
If you could probably turn that off now, that'd be great.
I wait 3 seconds and then I turn it off.
Okay. You wait 3 seconds. The ship comes to,
I come too.
and you are no longer moving. The other ship is gone. It's not there, obviously, right next to you.
Gone but not forgotten.
Not forgotten, though.
Navigation. Where are we?
Before you get to that, Todd, I need you to do me a perception check.
You're pregnant.
As you've walked them into the brig.
Oh, Todd gets a 17. Todd's rolling high tonight, dude.
Sure. You notice a beep, beep,
Where?
Oh, they got bombs in their heads.
They all have bombs in their heads?
beep. Yeah.
All right,
11 of them.
bros, there's nice
And they're surrounding
refreshments.
him, right?
Light
in the middle of
refreshments
all
in
of
that
them?
cage right over there.
Wait,
get
they're
on
in
in.
the brig.
It's okay. They're all wearing helmets.
Okay, I just closed the door behind
Tell them
me.
to take their helmets off so we can use their armor
take
when
the-
they're done with it.
My bros, take your helmets off, and I'll get some onboarding right into your eyeballs real quick. I'm
And
just
how-
close this door.
How
All
is
right?
the brig? Is it like shielded? Or is it like
The brig, the front of it
yeah.
is shielded, but I
Okay.
mean, if a bomb goes off in your ship, it's still going to cause.
You
Yeah,
said
but
that
these are
those-
just head
all the
bombs.
Head
Yeah, I
bombs
know.
were
It probably won't
located
do a
very close.
ton of.
We're just gonna need to do some cleanup.
Yeah.
Maybe some buffing out some rough
Sure.
edges.
All right, dudes.
Poor
Now look at
Perkins.
Todd. Watch Todd. All right.
Todd,
we're gonna shoot.
what's gonna happen, Todd?
Happy shots. We're gonna shoot happy shots. All right.
Happy shots.
Although
what
I
does
took
that
all your
mean?
guns, so you can't really shoot happy shots. But I'm gonna shoot happy shots. And I
He
take one of
smiles
the lasers.
as he shoots all of them.
What are you doing?
I mean, you all are already dead, so I'm just gonna shoot like at you a little
Why
bit.
would you say that?
Okay.
Now you've
Through the
turned
lasers.
them
There's a shield
hostile.
They're behind the shield wall of the brig.
It doesn't matter.
okay,
They're
so-
about to explode anyway.
Yeah, I mean the shield wall's gonna protect you, so it doesn't matter
Just
if
let
I
it
shoot
happen.
Okay. So
Dudes.
you fire off into the shield wall. It doesn't do anything, obviously. But
These
they
guns
all
are nice.
explode from the head. The upper part of their bodies are gone. The bottom half is still intact.
What about the head that was punched off?
That one's. Oh, you're right. Yeah,
That one-
one explodes in a hallway somewhere,
you. Kind of
Or in a
towards
janitor's
the cargo
hand.
bay.
or a janitor's hand. Let's check.
Yo, janitor.
Here's what
don't do
I
that.
like to think is that he cleaned it up, right? And he put it into the waistband, right? And he keeps pushing his cart, and then his waistband explodes.
Which causes
damn
it remesses the hallway.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Fuck!
Didn't we get a janitor from the hallway when we were escaping?
Yeah, I think so.
What?
You
We got
upgraded
3
somebody to
janitors.
janitor
Yeah,
first
you
class.
No, we did.
No, we did.
Prove
Yeah,
it.
it's that guy.
You tried to turn that one guy. You turned that one guy into a janitor, but
Yeah,
then I
because
think
he
you left him
sucks so
to
bad
die
at being
on
a
the
doctor.
ship.
No,
Okay.
he made it.
No, he didn't.
For whoever
Well, we got
listens
some
to
of
the
it.
show, let us know.
In a month
Yeah.
from now.
Yeah.
All 10 of you.
Yeah. So you're totally out of you're out of danger or whatever. You are.
Todd's gonna
You're
harvest.
kind of in the middle of nowhere at the moment. You're
good.
equidistant between a few different planets, but right now you're just sort of out in
Hanging
empty
out.
space. There's nothing listed on the star charts as anything being super close by.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna cut power to weapons and shields, so we can repair this.
Bitch.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Oh, that's right. I forgot Perkins.
Hey,
Yeah, how's
Perk.
Perkins doing?
Yeah, he repaired that back. No big
Yeah,
fucking
because he's
deal.
badass.
It's Perkins.
Yeah.
His character
got
arc
sausage
is
gravy.
Never
really
doubted
He
it.
added one of those. What's that thing that old people have to go up and down the stairs?
a hover round.
No.
What?
A chair lift?
Stairmaster.
Chairlift.
Chairlift.
Yeah, he put one of those in so he doesn't have to worry about having to maneuver quickly
So
down the hallway.
he's from Wally?
A dumbwaiter.
Kind of. He's very fat.
He's good
Well,
at his job.
Todd's gonna turn off the cams in the brig.
I mean,
No need for those now.
I turned the cams back on.
Hi, Todd. What you doing in there, bud?
Oh, just
Todd's
making myself a cloak.
Okay, you don't have to turn the cameras off, buddy.
roll me survival to make you want to make a cloak out of them?
Well, first you got to get their armor off.
Yeah, I'm undressing them.
There's
sure.
11 of
I
them.
like to just think that you tune in as he's stripping all these
Yeah.
headless prisoners.
Well, it's waist down.
The explosion
I mean-
wasn't that strong for the other people.
Wasn't it?
But these
No,
are
the foundlings just left their
shock
heads.
troopers.
Oh, okay.
They have to. They
Then
give
sure.
these guys.
They still have
weapons.
their heads.
All right. Well, I undressed them.
Or
Might need to repair the helmets a little bit.
those helmets are pretty fucked.
Those helmets are fucked.
We can make new
Yeah, we
ones.
can fix them.
We don't need them.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm retooling these people's skin for some other purpose. Maybe we can retool the helmets for some other purpose.
Like into
Maybe
helmets.
They can make you a skin helmet.
I would
Do you want a
prefer a
skin
metal
helmet,
helmet.
No, skin helmets are fine for space.
I already
Your
have a
skulls.
skin
There's
helmet.
so many skulls that Todd's
It'll
not
be
gonna
double
use.
insulated.
I already have that.
Well, think about a double skull.
I was born with
Yeah.
one skull and a
Wouldn't you-
skull and a skin helmet.
It's like condoms. You want to put one over the other.
Yeah, you don't use
Shouldn't-
multiple condoms?
It makes it very ineffective.
why
I'm a
he doesn't-
robot, and I still use condoms.
You don't need
Well-
to.
Yeah, but I like
Todd-
the way it feels.
Todd's trying to.
You
make
have feeling
skulls.
down there?
That's the only place.
You have a down there?
Yeah.
I thought you reproduced by
looks
you
like a
and your
flight
mate tying your cassette tape together and creating another
An
one.
ultimate mashup
Mixed
tape.
Yeah. It's how your culture grows.
Don't tell me about my
Or
own
dies because it has just the same like
a
Ted
monotrack
Nugent
event.
song over and over
I take
again.
the tape out and I die.
Yeah.
So Todd, roll me a survival to make your cloak
Marriage is
like a
suicide.
cape. You're trying to make a
Yeah,
cape or
Todd
like
wants
a
a skin
hood,
cape.
a hooded cape.
I got a 12.
Are you doing like standard cape or like over the shoulder cape? Is there a hood or a collar? How long is it? Is there a trail?
Well, with a 12, it's not a great cape. You
I'll
don't
have to add to it.
This is like a new thing that you've thought of.
Yeah,
So you
maybe
haven't
it's more
had
of
a
a
whole lot
sash
of
right now.
practice
Yeah, but
in
also-
skinning people
But also, what kind of
and making
what
them
kind
What kind of people are they?
For the most part, they were humans. There were a few other races in there. There was a couple Americans.
They
Mostly
have the
humans,
best skin.
though. For whatever reason, the
got a lot of it.
Slagogians use them for ground forces mostly.
Americans?
Americans and humans, they really like to use those.
So
they're
the same
mind-
thing.
Yeah, they're mindless tools.
They breed like rats.
A couple Mennonites, but the dude versions, so they're normal people.
So Jebediah's.
We're killing machines.
Yeah, we are killing
humans. We
flesh machines,
Yeah.
and I'm using their
Flesh
to try to make a coat.
That's fine.
Eventually a coat, but right now it's a cape.
It's a short cape. I would say it's about 2 feet long.
Hey, it's a work in progress.
And it's rough.
Okay.
He's just
I
starting
will find
out.
more humans.
He's
all
just
right?
starting out with a new hobby, man. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
The
I was
first-
just telling my mother today she needs to find new hobbies.
The brig is a mess because he tried his heart out, but god damn it, did he make a mess.
Oh, that was
can
to
I-
be expected.
Yeah. What time?
Maybe like put a couple like finger bones like on my head, so they're like little
like bat wings?
oh my bat wings.
Uh,
And then some other hands are like holding the lapels of the cape.
roll
to
me
my
a
chest.
survival check.
Could you make it so that they're like they clasp like
By the
this
finger.
with yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that, and I got an
like,
18.
I don't know.
So you manage. So the cape itself does not have a hood to it, but you just sort of prop the 2 fingers so that they stick onto the top of your head like bat wings, I
Little
guess.
finger wings.
And then you manage to keep the cloak together with 2 interlocked fingers. They're interlocked because of rigor mortis, but it's there. It's
That's set in
attached.
pretty
now.
quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty soon they
awesome.
won't be locked like that.
Todd's having a good day. This was a good day.
Sure.
And
Sorry,
toddlers, if you want to like
Did I just
order
throw
your
up?
own skin cape, just retweet your Todd to everybody, and then once I get,
You're gonna custom make these for your followers?
well,
like those guys on
I'm
the
gonna
internet that make
I'm gonna
cosplay.
outsource it to the Slagonians to make them. But I mean, I'll get them to people.
Okay.
The shipping and handling on that must be outrageous.
I mean, they're gonna pay for it, so it's all right.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
The
do you
border
have
wall.
handling costs with hand capes?
Well,
Hand
there are
handle.
quite a few hands, obviously, with those capes. So
Yeah,
obviously there'd be a handling cost.
that's true.
I mean, you got to pay for kindling. Why not handling?
Careful how many dice you throw, Phil.
I got D6s. I've upgraded to throwing
Use
D6s.
the metal ones.
I gave those to Bean.
I have mine. I can't have.
All right. Can we get a cleanup crew to the brig and also a maintenance crew to remove the exosuits and to repair them?
Sure, they're not exosuits. They're just sort of spacesuits with mag boots. So, I mean,
So they're
Now,
worthless.
they would
So-
give you a 1 AC if you wore it. I mean,
Todd needs those.
You can't wear it effectually if you have natural
What,
armor or you
magnets?
lose your natural armor.
So it'd be the same.
That's yeah.
Y'all can have them.
Well, anyway, now we have 11 of these.
12?
No, 12. You're right.
12?
with some fucked up helmets, but we have helmets.
True.
Yeah, we should probably figure out where we're flying to.
Well, we need to let's stay here, repair the ship.
What'd you do with your zip disk?
Make sure.
It's still on me.
It's still in you.
Yeah, but I didn't. I never put it into me.
Oh, okay. You,
No, I
just asked if there was
Yeah.
an entry point.
Yeah.
Sure. So
No,
you have a zip
I
disk.
didn't want to get a virus.
Sure.
I'm gonna
I'd have
turn
to
off
quarantine.
red alert, so it's a nice, calm mood lighting.
Okay.
Okay.
Would anyone have an aversion to like a warm yellow?
Aloris is like, I think
Who?
that'll be fine. God, I keep calling her Aloris. Ursula. Ursula's like,
Ursula.
I think that'll be fine.
Hey,
Okay.
Nice warm yellow.
Ursi, Here, and I toss her the zip drive. I said somebody gave this to me as we were fleeing.
Who gave it to you?
Just don't worry about it. He said this is important and to handle it to me.
You don't know who gave it to you?
I don't
But you
remember.
know somebody important.
Yeah, like it was a faceless.
How do you know he was important?
Was he a spy?
Because
Is he a robot?
he was a human.
Oh.
Noid.
3/4 robot by that point, but yeah.
I mean,
Details.
if
He's
you're
still
not fully-
kicking, man.
Sure.
Not fully robot.
So who gave it to you?
Sebastian.
Sebastian. Do you want me to just tell you what his name
Yup.
was? I was like I can't
Bastion
tell if this is one of those times
the
where
Luck
he's
Dragon?
playing.
Was that a
dumb.
general or some shit?
Admiral Latvey?
Oh, that's right, Admiral.
Admiral
Admiral
Latvia.
Latvia.
Sebastian Latvey. Sorry, we're on first name basis. not you.
Admiral Latvey gave you this thumb drive. He didn't blow up when the Earth exploded.
What was
No.
left of him?
No, and neither did you. I mean, some people are just.
I wasn't on Earth.
Somebody
when
are
it
just
exploded. I was
survivors.
with you
People,
dummy.
some people are just survivors,
He was-
Todd. He's
was
he's
on
like a
it.
rat.
He was there when it exploded. Though.
Yeah,
Todd
well,
adapts
you
and
know
overcomes.
what? Sometimes when you're physically there, your mind is elsewhere, man.
What?
And yeah, he handed this to me during the fleeing.
We'll figure out what it is.
I was too scared to put it into me.
We'll put it into you. That's an order.
Do I?
Do we want to
First
put
off,
it into an
put it inside
unnetworked device?
Not just the tip.
I plug it into the
No!
I
I shut down his console immediately.
Closes.
No.
It's from Sebastian.
Gave it to
Here,
you
go-
specifically.
Go over to the social media console that no one uses because Todd
Bro,
got the
bro,
upgrade
no.
to his phone. No,
Okay.
it's out of. All right, I'm gonna take it off the network
What is
now.
this, an Apple II? How old is this?
It's from the past.
All right.
It may
Is
have
this a retro
created
ship?
you.
Mama?
I'm
No.
not sure how
no
it
more
works.
Papa Mama.
I didn't do anything. All right, so I'm gonna plug it into this this archaic computer that has no Wi-Fi and no connection.
Cut it off the network. Yep.
So when you put it in, it says cannot read disk, basically.
All right, I take my
Disc
faceplate
read
off and I
error.
jam it into my face hole.
Okay. You do
Right
that.
here.
It feels kind of like a weird tingly sensation at first. You're like, oh, this feels like normal.
Murder.
And then
it
all of a
feels
sudden
like
you're
going
just like,
home.
zoom, and you're like, ah!
You hear a
As a robot,
soft
I do
Yeah.
that?
you hear a soft reggaeton beat in the
You've
background.
never plugged a zip disk into your head.
I have. I went to college.
Did
Yeah,
you?
you screwed
did.
around
It was
with
called the
electricity.
Academy.
College Academy College.
AcademyCollege.com.
.com.
You just did a lot of collages.
So as,
Collage Academy.
as you
He drew
plug,
storyboards to Top Gun for
as you plug that zip disk into your face, that's what we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botched was brought to you by the Patreon producers, his Lord of Majesty, Big Jim, Zukari Hugh, Steve the Nuck, Big John, Chronic Ejaculator, Skin Rod, Chris Wisdom, Shanta Panda, Lousy Apples, Daniel H., Sparkle Brony, 69. If you want to support the show, please head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and support that way, like our newest patron, DKDK. Such a dope name. If you have the time, and we know you do, head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. It would really help the show. Thank you to Gozer for our intro and outro music. More of them over at Gozer_music. We salute you, our bit commander, he who is Steve.
Classic Steve coming in, dropping bits, and leaving, by the way.
All right, Steve, thank you for the bits.
He said his niece's quinceañera or something.
And as always,
When you are forced into slave hunting and that doesn't go well, we'll turn you into a skin cloak.
and Scream Botched.
Scream Todd.
Well,
And I'll cloak you.
We'll catch you next week, nerds.
Botched Podcast is proudly part of the Giant Size Team Up Network. For more shows like ours, head on over to www.giantsizeteamup.com.
Dad bods are in, Steve.
Dad bods are in Steve.
Oh,
Well, that's how he makes money.
That's why I don't work out anymore, because
you're
Dad bods are
cultivating
cultivating mass.
Cultivating mass.
notorious dad BOD right here.
Nice bod.
Well, Todd
bod.
knocked out.
I want your
Todd is recapping. No more bod stuff.
Sorry.
I want your Todd. Bod.